What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Cjthecheesedj here, and we are back with a brand new video for you guys today. And today, guys, we are showcasing the brand new dino that has just dropped on ARK Fjordur, and that is FENRIR. Now, guys, FENRIR is an exclusive team to the Fjordur map, so it is a mod. So if you're on consoles, you unfortunately will not be able to utilize this dino. But guys, he's found in the Jotunheim section of the map. In order to get here, you need to head to the blue obelisk and deposit 5 runestones in, which you can find in drops, and then you'll make your way over to Jotunheim. Now, do be warned, it is extremely cold here. We are freezing and we have ascendant gear fur armor on. Now, we can obviously make ourselves a little bit warmer with some free curry, but as you can see in the top right hand corner, it's negative 99 degrees. So it's very cold over here. So make sure you come prepared with plenty of tames, an otter, some free curries, all that good stuff to warm you up. But guys, the FENRIRs are found throughout Jotunheim's map. You can spawn them in if you so choose to, but you can actually see one just over there. I am 90% sure that is a wild one. I don't have my spyglass on me, so I can't exactly check. That is a wild one. Let's just get over there. So you can see here is FENRIR in all its glory. There is a male and a female version. And yeah, look at this guy. They are a standard knockout team, so you will need tranks and tranks, and that's it, really. Yeah, that's all you'll need. They do take headshot multipliers as well, so if you shoot them in the head, they will get knocked out faster. You saw there, we dealt 160 damage to his head. If we come over here and shoot him in the butt, 64 damage. So they do take headshot multipliers, so do keep that in mind when you're planning on taming these guys up. Now, in terms of food for these guys, mutton is your best friend. You want mutton for these guys, obviously you can use prime meat as well. However, mutton will work the best, and that will result in you taming up your very own FENRIR. Now, you can see these guys are absolutely terrifying looking. They do have the kind of physique of a direwolf and a thylacoleo mixed in together, and that is not a bad thing. It's awesome. So any new dino is a great new dino. Now, the FENRIR has a couple of abilities. First off, he has a primary attack, which you can see there, and a secondary attack, which you can see there. Now, the secondary attack is not able to be spammed. You can see here I'm clicking very furiously trying to use the secondary attack. So your secondary attack is on a cooldown. There is no indication of how long the cooldown is, however. I think it's about 10 seconds. So keep that in mind, and you'll see shortly that this FENRIR will start to eat his mutton. Now, the primary attack is obviously one that you will be using predominantly, but he also has a C attack, so a tertiary attack. Well, we only have to worry about saying C because he's only on PC. So using your C attack, your third attack, will result in you doing an ice blast away from you. You can see there, and gaining ice spikes in the process. Now, these ice spikes greatly increase your armor, so you take far less damage, but your FENRIR moves slower. So you will need to keep that in mind. They don't have a saddle either, but with their frigid armor, they do take a massive damage reduction. But you can see here, they do move a bit slower. So I'm waiting for this guy to show you guys that he does eat mutton. Should be coming up in just a second here. But what we're going to do, if I turn off creative mode, we are going to need to be a little bit fast, because you will see that our health will pretty much plummet. You can see there, it's dropping pretty quickly. So there you go. You can see there, FENRIR has tamed up with mutton. And just like that, we've got ourselves a tamed FENRIR. So we're going to go find something to kill. We'll show you guys the frost armor in effect. Here we go. We've got a rhino over here. I have to be semi-quick because we will die of the freezing. You can deactivate this at any time that you want as well by pressing the C button again. And you can see there it just fades away. Now this attack, like I said, also deals damage. So we've got a rhino over here. And we'll show you guys the FENRIR's attacks in effect. And it also freezes as well. I actually forgot to mention that as well. So you can see there we did 177. Primary attack does 125 damage. Secondary attack does 175 on this guy. I haven't tested the base stats yet, but you'll see there we took 81 damage from the rhino's attack. If we deactivate our armor, you can see there we take 90 damage. So it does reduce it a little bit. We don't have a saddle for this guy, unfortunately. He doesn't come with a saddle. So you will need to keep that in mind. Let's test it out on an Anki. We take an Anki strike, 37 damage. We pop our frozen armor. We'll freeze the sucker as well. Come on, mate. Unthaw from there and show us what you can heal us for. As soon as he wants to unfreeze, mate, you good? Mr. Anki, sir, here we go. Are you going to try and attack me now? Oh, you've de-aggroed. Anki, hello? Do you know how to... Okay, this guy doesn't know how to function as an Anki. Let's test it out on the Megatherium. So we've got the spike armor activated. Let's get this guy whacked up. 115 damage we're taking from this guy. We're going to die if I'm not careful. We're going to deactivate that, and you can see there we're taking 128 from his primary attack. So a pretty big substantial difference. You will need to keep your frost armor activated when you are fighting, because without it you're probably going to die and lose your Fenrir. Now they do have a pretty solid amount of health. Between the Fenrir and, you know, like the Thylacoleo and Shadowmane, I would say their stats are very similar. So this is a 150 tame. He had a base health of 6,000, 1,287 stamina, 480 weight, 295 melee damage. Now, obviously, you will find stronger Fenrirs. You can see over there, we've got a whole bunch of them waiting for us. You will find stronger Fenrirs along the way, but these guys are great. And you'll just find them wandering around Fjordur. You can see is that another one? Or is that a Thylacoleo? That's a Diabear. You'll find them just wandering around Jotunheim, like we saw with that other one over there. But like I mentioned, make sure you come rugged up, because it is freezing over here. Now, if we grab one of the females, they do get mate boosted as well, obviously. However, they don't receive any pack buff or anything like that from being in a group. Now, do note as well that these could change, because it's only just recently been added to the Jotunheim area of the map. So, you know, there are still some things that could get changed. But this one here, this is a female, 5,500 health, 319 melee damage, and actually has quite a bit more weight as well. We're going to test out how much damage this one can deal as soon as I find something to kill. Here we go. We're going to test that out on this Diabear. But yeah, you will want to keep that ice armor activated when you are fighting things, because it will help you tank a lot of the damage. So let's activate our ice armor here. That also does more damage based off your melee damage as well, by the looks of it. So we hit it for 180 with our primary attack. We'll use our secondary attack here on the kangaroo. 252. That's some solid damage. It's pretty crazy. We are mate boosted as well, so keep that in mind. But the Fenrirs, they're going to be hitting hard. So I'd really recommend checking them out, guys. Now, as well as that, in Jotunheim, there is the Ice Titan boss fight as well in a cave located somewhere around here. I believe it's over here somewhere. There is a cave located. I've done another video covering the Ice Titan and all the new stuff that came to Fjordur. I'll link it in the video as well for you guys to check out if you're not sure. But yeah, definitely check out Fjordur. Jotunheim is a sub-branch of Fjordur, and there will be 2 other areas coming as well. So make sure you check that out. And Fjordur itself is a beautiful map. We're yet to do a playthrough on it, but I do plan on getting to it eventually once Genesis 2 dies down a bit. You can see there we've got some frozen wyverns stuck in some stalagmites. I'm pretty sure the Ice Titan cave is actually just over here somewhere. This ravine does kind of look familiar. Yeah, there is the Ice Titan cave right there. So go, if you make your way through there, you'll find the Ice Titan. But yeah, Fenrirs can be found just wandering around. Oh, we got some cool colors coming in as well. So yeah, you'll be able to find Fenrirs all over Jotunheim. But once again, like I said, I cannot reiterate this enough. Make sure that you are warm enough, because you will freeze to death. We have Ascendant gear and we're still losing health. So keep that in mind. Now, like I said, if you want to get to Jotunheim, all you need to do is come through the blue terminal. You can see here, if we come down here, is that my body? That's kind of creepy. If we come in here, you can see here's the Jotunheim terminal. We can travel back to the mainland of Fjordur, and then that is where your main base of operations. I would recommend setting up over there, because yeah, it's super cold over here, 90 degrees, negative 90 degrees. So you definitely want to set up on the mainland. So guys, here is the blue terminal on the mainland of Fjordur. It's located at 73.4, I would say. That's the closest coordinates, I would say. Oh, we can grab a GPS out and show you. But like I said, you will need to find runestones in supply drops. If you want to spawn them in, they're simple to spawn in. There's the coordinates as well. All you need to do is type in GFI rune 1000. However, it does kind of take it away of finding them. And all you will need is 5 runestones in order to enter Jotunheim. So once you're in there, you can then fight, you can then try and tame up a Fenrir. But yeah, this map is genuinely beautiful. You definitely need to check this map out, just purely based as well on the caves that this map has. There are, I think, 24 caves in total. Plus, there are 2 other areas coming. So they are Muselheim, I think. And there's the one of life. It's all based on like Nordic mythology as well. So you definitely want to check these out. And the runestones, even the supply drops, look absolutely badass. If we can make over here. Is it not? It's not down here yet? Yeah, I figured as much. Even the supply drops are like runestones. They look sick. So definitely check it out. There we go. It's all decided to render it in now. Yeah, such a beautiful map, and I'd heavily recommend checking it out. And yeah, Fenrir is tameable now on Fjordur. So definitely check FENRIR out. But guys, that's going to wrap the video up for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe down below for more, and I'll catch you in the next one.